What are we talking about? What books you have?
Well, so I have four I can review.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Let's
but
see what.
you get to pick, Liz. I'll, are you in the mood to hear about historical nonfiction, fantasy book, or kind of like a chick lit?
Let's do light. Let's do chick lit.
Okay.
Start
Okay. Fun. So I don't think I've told you about this book yet. On Mystic Lake by Kristin Hannah.
Is this when they moved to Alaska?
No, that's
Okay.
The Great Alone. So cool. We haven't done this one yet.
Okay. Good.
So this is a pretty quick, easy read. I'd say it's definitely like palate cleanser. You just finished an intense series and you want something really just like quick, gossipy beach read that you want to get through. Actually, it's not really a beach read. It's not very light. But this follows, the main character's name's Annie, and she's like 39 years old, which I kind of like. In a lot of Kristin Hannah's books, the main characters are older. So a little more relatable to someone in their 30s, not like an 18-year-old who just found out they have powers. But Annie goes to drop her daughter off at the airport, and who's going abroad for a little bit of time after she just graduated. Her husband and her drive home, and he tells her in the driveway he wants a divorce. Yeah. And you're like, wait, what? And she has like, she's completely blindsided by this, has no idea that he's been having an affair for a long time.
What?
Yeah. And she's just like, it's okay, I can forgive you. And he's like, I'm in love with her though. Yeah.
Oh my God. This is
It's
awful.
yeah, it's very kind of cringy at parts. So kind of lost because she also hasn't worked in years. She's been kind of like a stay-at-home mom and has lost her sense of identity. So she decides to go spend the summer back with her dad on Mystic Lake, which is in Seattle, Lake Washington area.
Okay.
And so while she's there, she meets up with an old friend and starts to kind of like have this new life on Mystic Lake and tries to like really find herself. And so then the story just follows her kind of beginning to figure out her own identity, but then also having to deal with like her daughter's coming home and has no idea that her parents are getting divorced, and then has this husband who kind of shows up out of nowhere. So it's like a very juicy kind of I would say like gossipy read, because you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe she did that the whole time. But it's good.
That's so it's she goes back to like her hometown, like where her dad is. So is there like hometown drama too?
Yes. Yes.
Goodness. Mel, can you imagine going back to Atumwa?
No. No.
Like
And
the
it's
thought
even
of that makes me feel
smaller.
awkward.
It's like that though, to where like, so she was living in Southern California, like I guess it's, which is more similar to us in like Arizona, more of a bigger city, and then goes back to like this podunk little like lakeside town.
That
It,
would like just that part of it would be hard.
for
But
sure.
and she's 39. You said it's so weird to me that someone that's 39 can have like an adult child, but then I'm like did the math and I'm like, oh no, that is possible.
Yeah, I know, right? Like an 18-year-old. Yeah.
So weird.
I wish that they would have followed the girl, the daughter a little more, because she sounds kind of fun. Like she graduated college and then just went abroad to, I think, the UK for like the summer after, to just kind of like be on her own and have experiences.
That sounds like fun too.
I know. I would say that I liked this book. I rated it like a solid B. It was fine. Didn't have like a binge worthy type of sense. The main issue for me was like I could not relate to the main character. She was kind of a pushover at times and not like super strong. And I get that you have to like go through that character development to get there, but it's just really frustrating to read.
Which
Yeah.
is weird to me because you love like a good character development story.
But not, I like character development when they start out kind of maybe bitchy and like sassy, and then develop and like get better values and whatnot. This one, she's kind of just like, I can forgive you for cheating on me. It's okay. Please don't leave me.
Were you like dying when you read it?
Yeah. I was like, kick him out of the house right now, Annie.
So then, like with all Kristin Hannah books, I have to ask, did you cry?
No.
Why is this the first one you haven't cried with?
Honestly, not like, you know how in her, I guess this might be kind of a little bit of a spoiler if anyone cares to shut me off right now, but um no one dies, like really. And like that's true Kristin Hannah, like more of her historical fictions where a main character dies in the end. This one was not like that.
You're right. What was the World War II? The
A
Nightingale?
nightingale.
Yeah, where she like has this very traumatic,
Mm.
like movie ending death.
Which I mean, that's kind of the same thing with The Great Alone and The Four Winds by Kristin Hannah. Her more of her like actual true historical fictions follow that cadence. And so yeah, you become attached to them after 500 pages and then they die, you cry. I'm human, Liz.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so you would you recommend this book?
I would recommend it if you just kind of want an easy read that you can like get kind of sucked into, but it's not taking up all your time. I would recommend it, but not like go get it right now.
Okay, all right, that
Yeah.
makes sense. So like on the TBR list, but maybe like towards like the bottom or as like an extra.
It's like if you have nothing really to read that you're really excited to read,
Hmm.
and you have this book, read it, especially if you need to like get one more to hit your reading goal for the year. You can fly through this in no time. That sort of read.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. We'll check it out.